Making the most out of the little that you have must have been a life principle for an islander like Roosevelt Jackson. There were several ways one could travel throughout and around St. Simon's Island. Some would travel by car and others would traverse the sea by boat. Those who could not afford such things were left to travel by foot or by bicycle. The person of interest in this digital story utilized the latter, and that person was a man by the name of Roosevelt Jackson.
There was a man that lived right down the street here, Mr. Roosevelt Jackson. I'm coming out of Jessup one night, and I saw this thing walking down 341 with the bicycle up on his shoulder. He would ride a bicycle all the way from St. Simon to Jessup, Georgia, to play poker. Leave home on Friday, Sunday afternoon, you can come down 341. You see him on that bicycle headed back this way.
Despite only having a bicycle as a means of transportation, Roosevelt Jackson would not sit still. On the weekends, Mr. Jackson would travel 52 miles from St. Simon's to Jessup, Georgia, just to play a game of cards, biking for an estimated 4 hours and 14 minutes one way, only to return home on Sunday to repeat the journey 5 days later. This outing may seem extraordinary to many people, but Mr. Jackson clearly held this weekly game at a high value. However, he utilized his bicycle for more than just a game of poker. He also used it for family transportation.
And he was a hard-working man.
And he was a hard-working man, yes. He didn't have an automobile. When it came time to buy those kids clothes, shoes, he would put them in the basket of that bicycle one by one and ride them all the way to J.C. Penney's in Brunswick.
Mr. Jackson was a truly devoted father, making individual trips to the J.C. Penney in Brunswick for each of his 9 children. A total of 18 round trips in all. It was a make do or do without world, and Roosevelt Jackson made sure that he provided for his family and also enjoyed the pleasure of a weekly card game. He was a hard-working man, a family man, a man who rode long distances for himself and his own, a man of St. Simon's Island and coastal Georgia.